Hi, and welcome to Author Uncut. I'm your host and author, Patrice Williams Marks. Today, I'll be sharing with you secrets to getting a high-quality book cover for under $20 or free. But first, if you enjoy my podcast, I'd be grateful if you spread the word by leaving a rating and a review. Author Uncut can be found wherever you enjoy listening to your podcast. So, you're an author who's about to write a novel, or better yet, just completed one, and you're looking for a high-quality book cover. Too bad the best book designers charge between $200, $700, and even $1,000 a pop. And alas, you're broke as hell. But you know that you can't skimp on this because people do judge books by the covers. If your book cover looks homemade, looks tacky, doesn't fit the genre of your story, your book won't sell, period. You need a compelling cover that will draw people into the story or subject matter. Before I get to how you can get a high-quality book cover for free or under $20, I need to prep you before you get to that step. First off, you need to know exactly what you need. Start off by going to Amazon and researching books similar to yours. Then narrow down the ones that have the most reviews and are up there in the rankings. To see where the book ranks, you just have to scroll down to the middle of the page under Product Details and look for Amazon Bestseller Rank. There you'll see where the book ranks in overall sales on the site. Now only study the ones that are selling. Next, write down the similarities between the books you've chosen. What do the covers have in common? What do their titles have in common? What do the fonts have in common? Do they use the same or similar fonts? Notice the similarities that each book has specific to the genre. Once you figure that out, you'll know exactly what your book cover should have and shouldn't have, and that's even more important. Now it's time for you to select your main image. Yes, you should select your own image and have all the elements in place before handing off to a designer if you want them to do it for free or on the cheap, and if you want to make sure you get exactly what you want. Make it easy on them. Here are a few places you can find free, high-quality images, and all these links will be listed in the show notes. The first one is called deathtothestockphoto.com. Now this is a really popular free image resource site. It has two options. There's a free option that will deliver you a fresh pack of images to your inbox monthly. And then there's a paid version where I think it's about $15 a month, and it gives you full access to the entire library. The next website is called Snapwire Snap, and it's actually a Tumblr site, and it delivers free images to your inbox like the first site I just mentioned, and it adds to that supply every 7 days. And this site is really pretty cool because a lot of creative people and artistic people upload images to this site, so you'll find images here that you won't find on other sites. Now, another site to consider is, have you heard of the Wayback Machine? Well, that's actually part of archive.org. And if you go there, you'll find out that they'll have over 3 million images for you to choose from. Now, not all of these images are high quality, so skip those. Only choose from the ones that are high quality. You'll have to search and spend a little time on this website to find what you want. A few other notable websites are Pixels, Pixabay, Unsplash, and Stock Snap. And again, I'll list those in the show notes, their links. Okay, so now you know what elements your book cover should have to match the genre of the book, and you found a few high-quality free images. The next step is for you to come up with a few font examples that you like for the title. These will only be suggestions for the designer to give them an idea of what you're looking for. Search for fonts similar to the fonts used on the Amazon best-selling books. A few places you can look are FontSpace, 1001 Free Fonts, DaFont, and Urban Fonts, and I'll list all the links in the show notes. Okay, now you're armed with font names, high quality image, and an idea of what your book cover should look like. But how do you find someone to combine all these elements into a high quality book cover for under $20 or free? Well, the first and most obvious place is Fiverr, and I'll list their link in the show notes. But you have to be careful here. Look for book cover designers who have at least 100 clients. Look at their sample work and study it and read their reviews. Once you find a few that you believe you may want to work with, contact them directly first before ordering. Give them all the details of your project, including uploading the images to show them, and also give them the Amazon links to the books that you want to emulate, and also give them the links to the fonts you're interested in using. Once you've given that to them and you've gone back and forth and you decide to hire them, then do so. They range in price from, I believe it's $5 obviously, to $200, and I'd suggest staying away from those who charge over $100 or those who charge under $10. The second option is to design it yourself using canva.com. Now, that link is in the show notes as well. Open up your free account and choose ebook cover template. Now you just upload your image and search for fonts similar to the ones you chose, or for just $10 a month, upload the fonts you found online and use those. You don't have to be a designer to create a professional book cover with Canva. Now, the third and final option is Reddit, believe it or not. There's a subreddit group called Slave Labor, and I've included the link in the show notes. It's not exactly slave labor, but talented people will do design work for extremely on the cheap. Just search for ebook cover designer within that subreddit group. There are quite a few listed there. You'll probably be able to get someone to do it for $10. Others have paid only $4. Simply post your requirements, including your font links and Amazon book links. Let them know you have all the elements in place, just need someone to put together professionally for you. Vet them the same way you vetted the Fiverr folks. Okay, I lied. I actually have one last option for you. If you found a high-quality free image, contact the designer of that image. Their name should be easily accessible. Let them know that you are a fan of their work and that you plan on using their design as your book cover. They will be ecstatic. They are obviously philanthropic-minded for allowing their images to be used freely. So tell them about your ideas for the cover, including the title and the font choice. Ask them if you can send them a sample once you complete it, or offer them the opportunity to collaborate with you on the cover. Tell them you will list them as a cover designer in your book and on bookseller sites. So you've just opened the door for them to design your book cover for free or make design updates to your Canva design. So, which one of these options or options will you be using? Let me know by visiting my anchor.fm page, the link is in the show notes, and click on the button Send Voice Message to leave me a voicemail. I may just use your voicemail in a future podcast. Join me next time for my last episode of the season, where I talk about the infamous O.J. Simpson trial. Want to suggest a show episode or get in touch? Visit me at authoruncut.com or send me an email at mailbag@patricewilliamsmarks.com. And finally, to join our mailing list, go to authoruncut.com. Until next time, write on.